Hey, good afternoon, friends. Bill here. How you doing? Hope you're having a good start to the week. We're having a good one here. Had a great week last week for the George Whitfield Program Summer Fellowship Conference. Summer Fellowship Conference. The George Whitfield Summer Fellowship Conference represents a couple things to us at SFOI.org. One, the George Whitfield program is the program where men want to be what we typically say is full-time evangelists, vocational evangelists, and this is their inaugural training intro into it through track one. And then also the other thing that goes on there is Heath Pusel teaches his expository preacher training called Keep Your Finger in the Text. So everyone that's in the program comes every year to this annual fellowship conference, and we invite others to come and want to be a part of it. So if you want to be a part of what we're doing here at SFOI.org on a full-time basis, the George Whitfield program is what you're looking for. Then the summer fellowship conference is when everyone gets together. We spend basically 5 days together, going through the different trainings and fellowshipping together. There's plenty of prayer 3 times a day on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, meals together. So it's a good time. It's a great time of fellowship. Why do we get together for 5 days and not do it on Zoom or something? Well, being face to face is decidedly different than being on a Zoom call for an extended period of time. And it just has a way where human beings were made to be with people to sort of get us to focus on what we're doing. It takes a day or so to get in there and calm down and, pay attention. And then by the time Friday rolls around, like, hey, man, I want to stick around a little while. So that's why the content, you might say, the training is, it's a lot of depth to it, a lot of things to think about. You need time to think these things through and not only learn what to do, but learn the principles behind them. That's really helpful. Fellowship, praying together, and then in the evening, someone in the program preaches. So it's kind of like a church service in the evening. Kind of that's what we'd love to see. Or will and large we get, we'd love to see 100 people there at night having a regular old church service. We sing hymns and stuff in the evening. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun if you like this kind of work. It's a lot of fun. This coming year, though, the next one next year, Lord willing, we'll all be here. Is that we're going to add probably a class. We're thinking about it, not making a commitment. There's 2 things we're going to add, Lord willing. Is one is a class on Greek and or maybe Hebrew. Probably Greek would come before Hebrew, but we might do both. And then second would be some exercise. We're going to get in shape, and we're going to be good stewards of our bodies so we can endure long days of ministry and this work. So we're going to do some exercise each day, one way or the other, and we're going to get these old bodies into shape, keep them in shape. So exercise and the study of a language or languages, Greek and Hebrew, or just Greek, are on the table for next year. Could be a lot of fun. Want to tune in. I'm looking for men who want to preach full time. That's what that's all about. We've targeted 39 cities in the Western world for guys to preach in full time. And think about this. If you're the first one in the city, your job is to go in and sort of, invade the city, if you will, one person, and then start inviting people to come join you. Pretty soon you can have a team around you, and you can have 5 or 10 guys preaching all the time in the city. That's a lot of guys preaching in a city. The only city that might not make a difference in is London. If you had 20 guys in London, you start to really make a difference, 20 to 30. 50, you consume it with preaching. A city like Atlanta, where I was at for 15 years or so, if there had been 5 to 10 of us all the time, we would have shaken the city spiritually. And that's the way it works. I mean, you take 10 guys preaching all the time in a city, 1 or 2 full time, everybody else coming and going, you can make a difference. There's no question about it. No question. You just got to want it, and you got to want people to hear about the gospel, the power of the cross of Christ. Compel them to come in, compel them to reconcile to God. You just have to have a burning fire in you. All the theologies out there, friends, that sort of take away our need to want to preach, take away our responsibility to preach, take away the opportunity to preach. You just need to chuck those in the trash, and you just got to want it at the end of the day, because you can say I'm a this or I'm a that, and that's going to lead me to do this or that action, but it don't. Not really. You got to want to do it, because ultimately your humanity is the central reason you don't do these things. It has nothing to do with anything of God per se, because that's just the way it is. All right, friends. Hey, listen, let me know if you want to sign up. Let's go. Clock's ticking. Don't waste time. Hey, right now we're gonna go through the schedule. The schedule for the upcoming week in sports, concerts, and festivals. This week is 624. It's probably a little boring for me to read through all these things. Let me try to do this week to kind of shorten the time on this. As I'm going to summarize the number of games, and you click on the link at the bottom of this video, and you can come to them yourself. Let's see if we can't do that at least on the baseball game. So, like today, there's 12 MLB games, there's 2 MLS games, and 1 NHL game tonight. So the NHL game is the last game of the Stanley Cup. It's at Amerant Bank Arena, which is in Miami. Can't really preach there. They play at 8 o'clock. Then you got 2 MLS games. I'll mention those. One at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and one at NRG Stadium in Houston at 6 p.m. And then you got 12 baseball games. So you click on those baseball games, and you'll see where they're playing tomorrow, Tuesday, June 25th. You've got 15 MLB games. You've got 2 MLS games. I'll mention those. One at Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City. Looks like Peru's playing Canada. 6 p.m. kickoff. That's Eastern Time. And then MetLife Stadium, New Jersey. Chile's playing Argentina, 9 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. Wednesday, you've got 7-15 MLB games, 2 MLS games, one at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Ecuador, Jamaica, 6 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. SoFi Stadium again, 9 p.m. kickoff, or I don't know what you call it, Venezuela, Mexico. Then you have 2 concerts. I'll mention the concerts. One June 26 to 29 at Brainerd International Raceway, Brainerd, Minnesota, the Lakes Jam. 2629 Yellow Creek Park, Owensboro, Kentucky, the Romp Fest. Thursday, you've got 9 MLB games, 2 MLS games. One is at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Panama, United States, 6 p.m. kickoff on Thursday. And then a game at MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Uruguay, Bolivia, 9 p.m. Then you got 5 concerts. We'll go through that on June 27, 29, Whispering Pines Campground, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, the Blue Ox Music Festival. June 27, 29, Historic Cruise Stadium, Columbus, Ohio, Buckeye Motorcycle Music Rally. June 27, 29, Cook's Garage, Lubbock, Texas, Cotton Fest. 27, 29, Central Wisconsin Amphitheater Grounds, KDOT, Wisconsin, the Country Fest, Wisconsin. Azura Amphitheater, Bonner Springs, Kansas, the County Stampede, Country Stampede, and then Happy Canyon Arena, Pendleton, Oregon, Jackalope Jamboree. Friday, 15 MLB games, 3 MLS games. MLS, State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Columbia, Costa Rica, 6 p.m. kickoff. New York City versus Orlando, Yankee Stadium, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time start. Paraguay, Brazil, 9 p.m. start. Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas. Concerts. These are all June 28 to 30. Rendezvous Event Center, Winter Park, Colorado. Blues from the Top Festival. Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park in Thompson, Connecticut, Capulet Festival. Bristol Motor Speedway, Country Thunder, Bristol. Hampton Coliseum, Hampton, Virginia, Hampton Jazz Fest. Red Mud Ranch, Oregon City, Oregon, Mojo Family Fest. Mass Mocha in North Adams, Massachusetts, Solid Sound Festival. On a Saturday, we've got 15 MLB games, and then I've got really 15 MLS games. Looks like they're back to the regular season, so you can check the link for that. 4 festivals, June 29 to 30. 3 Creek Stage in Sisters, Oregon, Big Pontaroo. June 29th, NOS Event Center in San Bernardino, California, and the Sequence. June 29 to 30, Circuit of the Americas, Austin, Texas, Sips and Sounds Fest. And then Bushnell Park in Hartford, Connecticut, Capitol Grove. Sunday, 15 MLB games and then 2 MLS games. These look like that tournament continuing on. So 1 MLS games at Q2 Stadium, Austin, Texas, 8 p.m. Eastern, Jamaica, Venezuela. And then State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Mexico, and Ecuador, 8 p.m. They're all kickoff. So that's kind of a general synopsis. If you click on the link at the bottom of this page, YouTube, then you'll come and see at the top of the link, and you can scroll through what's going on. I think I just learned something here. We need to get these links to these events on this paper. We'll try to do that next time. That way you can find it easy. All right, friends, listen, there's also the events list on this video as well. Check out the upcoming events. MLB All-Star, July 13 to 16. RNC Convention Preaching, July 15 to 18. Summer Olympics, July 26 to August 6. DNC, August 16 to 19. And then SFOI 1000 football is August 16 to 18 in Las Vegas. A lot of stuff going on. We want to see you there. Want to encourage you, God, and preach Christ. So let's get rolling. See you.